15 of doing it scared. I often get on here and I don't really know what I'm going to say. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. And I've really pondered about changing that and, you know, trying to make it a perfect topic, perfect video for YouTube algorithm and all the stuff. And it's funny because I've done that I do that with clients, and I kind of know how the thing works. But for me, the big purpose of this is to get on here and just start talking and getting comfortable in front of the camera and getting comfortable ranting a little bit, or getting comfortable rambling a little bit, getting comfortable with not looking perfect, getting comfortable with not having anything prepared. I'm very much, I have anxiety and I'm going to over prepare in a lot of ways. So I say that to almost justify why I don't have a topic every time. But today something was really on my mind and it keeps coming up. So I think I need to talk about it. And that is suicide. And I want to first say that if you're watching this and you have had a really hard time lately and you're contemplating this or you're thinking about this as an option, I know how hard it can be. And I know how much that doesn't always help when somebody says that. But uh, I've been, it's World Suicide Prevention Day. So it was just, I mean, as someone who has seriously tried to commit suicide, who has suicidal ideation, who has struggled with depression his whole life, I wanted to come on here and talk about this. And this isn't one that's going to exactly give you all the things to get over it, but I just want to encourage you that if you are watching this, you are still alive and you have the strength within you to keep going. And I know that it's hard, and I know that it's difficult, and I know that you have tried for so long and you feel like you cannot keep going. Like, how can you possibly keep going another day? And there might even be thoughts that everyone around me would be better off without my burden, without me being here. And I want to say that that's a lie that you're being told. And I understand because I still have struggles with that lie, and there's days that I still believe that lie. But you are here and you are alive and you've made it this far. Your nose is so itchy, it's allergy season. You've made it this far. You can keep going. And I just want to encourage you to reach out for help. To reach out for help. Somewhere that I actually often get on is Reddit, and I just go on r/depressed. So many people post messages in there about, oh, this is my last day, and just get on there and encourage them. And I want to say this, like, even if you don't feel like you can say who you are, or go ask somebody that's close to you for help, you can reach out. There's the suicide hotline 988, and then there's also resources online that you can chat with people. And I just want to say, like, go do it. Go ask for help, and it's okay. And if you feel like you've asked for help a lot and it's not gotten anywhere, I want to encourage you that there can be a better life for you. There can be a life where you're happy. There can be a life where you're full of more joy. There can be a life where there's more good days than bad days. That life is available to you. And right now you're at a very low point. You're at a very, very low point, and you feel like that life doesn't even exist. It's impossible. But I can promise you this, it is available to you, and it's even easier than you think. It might take some time to get there, but it's worth it. And I think often we're so blinded by the strong emotions that we can't see it. And I get it, because listen, guys, there are days, even now, that I am a lot more healed, that I feel a lot better more of the time. There are days that I still wake up and it is very hard. Just posted a video not 3-4 days ago, and it was basically me just crying on screen for a little while, just feeling really down and depressed. So it's something that's still here, but it doesn't have the stronghold anymore. It's not the thing. It's not the default pattern anymore. And anyway, I lack the words to say because I feel like when I think about myself, I think, man, none of these things that this dude, that a random guy on the internet is saying is really very, very helpful. Um, and I get it. But I just want to say that if you are contemplating this thing, if you feel that way, like you are here right now, and maybe this video is the message for you that you're supposed to keep going, that you're supposed to keep going. And again, I know it's hard, but you have made it this far. You have made it this far. You are so much stronger than you think you are. You are so much more loved than you think you are. And right now, you might not have the love for yourself, but I want to extend that love to you. And I want to say that I don't care where you're from, what you've done, who you are loved and enough. And I know that because you are alive. And just the fact of your very existence means that you matter, means that there's a reason for you to be here. And listen, I understand the reason for you to be here that can be heavy and feel big, but even if the reason is just for you to be here to breathe and experience air in your lungs, yeah, it doesn't feel like enough, but it is. And I just want to encourage you to reach out for help and say that you are strong. I just need you to close your eyes. I need you to hear this. You are stronger than you think you are. You are more loved than you think you are. You matter more than you think you do. And you are enough just as you are. Even if all you can do is lay in bed. Now, before I get off, I want to encourage you to do, especially if you're feeling depressed, but even if you're just feeling down or whatever, like, I want to encourage you to do a few things. All right. One is find on YouTube or something, just type in affirmation tracks and listen to it. It doesn't matter. You're not going to believe. Most likely, you're not going to believe any of it. But just listen to it. I am loved. All right, close your eyes and listen to it. And listen to it again and again and again and again. Start to try to program your mind. Because you do have the power within you to program your mind, to change these feelings. You do. And just listen to it again and again and again. The other thing I want to encourage you to do is journal or talk. And that can be just, getting on, recording, writing out, whatever your preferred medium is. Talk about it. And just get it all out of your system. Whether it's, oh, I'm a piece of crap and I'm a lazy blah blah blah, if it's that, or it's nobody loves me and if I died no one would care. Say all of that out loud. Get it out of your system. And those little things will start to help. And then the other thing I want to encourage you to do is get a shower and go for a walk. Or if you can't go for a walk because of weather, do something to get yourself outside in some capacity, in some way. And if it's raining, maybe it's standing under some shelter and just sitting and breathing in the air. And then the other thing, the last thing that I want to encourage you to do is just to stop comparing your life to others. Just stop comparing your life to others. Your life isn't theirs. Stop doing it. Get off Instagram and TikTok and whatever it is, wherever you're scrolling, get off of it. It's not helping you. I'm fine with entertainment and having those things in your life that can lift and make you feel a little bit better. That's great. But a lot of times it just compounds the negative feelings that you have about yourself. And I just want to encourage you to get off. Just get off of them. And then I guess this will be the last thing. The last thing is just what I said before, is just ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to reach out and reach out to somebody you love, reach out to a therapist, call the suicide hotline numbers, whatever it is, just reach out for help. And even if you don't feel like it, there is some small part of you. There's some glimmer, some tiny faint glimmer in the dark tunnel that you're in that says that there's more for you and that you want to be alive. And a big reason that we get into this state of depression too, I think, is because we think there's more. There's a part of us that thinks there's more. but it's just not shown to us in the universe. It's like, oh, I think there's more, but then we get pushed down and we get broken and we get beat. And I just want to encourage you. Just reach out. And I know how hard it is. If you need somebody to listen to you, I can't fix you. I'm not any professional anything, but I do have a listening ear, and I would love to extend a call for you, whether that's over Zoom, just to listen to you. And again, I can't fix it. I can't change it, but I can listen and I can say, yeah, you're loved and you are enough. You're loved and you are enough. You're loved and you are enough. And I don't care what anybody else tells you. I don't care what your mind is telling you right now. You are loved and you are enough as you are. And I don't care if it's just you sitting in bed all day and breathing. That is enough at this moment. That's enough. That's enough. I love you. You are loved. 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 You matter more than anything else in the entire universe, and you have to realize that. So yes, I'm grateful for you watching this video. If this showed up on your timeline, if this showed up in your life, I hope that it was a small glimmer, a small beacon, a small whatever, that the universe showed you this. So you know that it's a sign that you can make it to tomorrow. You can make it. And if not tomorrow, you can make it through the next couple of minutes. You can make it through the next couple of days. It's a couple of hours. I love you. Again, if you feel the struggle is that deep, reach out to somebody for help. Thank you for watching.